Welcome to 90s Noise. I'm April, born 1991.
And I'm Ashley, born in 1988.
So this episode is going to be kind of short and sweet. We are wrapping up the year 1990.
I'm sad it's coming to a close. Not really.
There were good times.
Yeah. I felt like 1990 though was kind of a rough year getting into just you not being born yet and I, only being two. I felt like it was a little bit hard to get into some of the stuff, whereas I know a few years down the line, everything starts piling up and everything is just really good at that point.
I definitely do agree. Being not born yet, I definitely didn't have any of the initial experiences. I think 1990 still had some good things that came out of it. I mean, you finally got to see a few new things.
That's true. It did open my eyes to a few new things. So, hey, that's kind of cool.
Absolutely. What did you have to say was your favorite part of the episodes so far for 1990?
I kind of liked doing the Halloween episode. I think we got lucky with it being that time of year, but I thought that was fun to sort of dig into those memories of those costumes and kind of what we were doing as kids at that point. And I look forward to doing some more holiday episodes. I think those will be really fun. I think we can find a lot of good stuff for those.
Absolutely.
So what was your favorite part from 1990?
I probably have to say either going back through the TV episodes that we touched base on, or I'm going to be partial here, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle episode. I mean, that was kind of a given on that. So,
Yes, I would have been shocked if you had said anything else. But yeah, the TV shows were really fun. I look forward to doing more of those. That's going to be really fun to kind of go back into a lot of those shows that haven't seen in forever. And as we get into the older years, I feel like I'm going to have more memories to look back on.
I understand. And as we get to later years, we'll also have an easier time finding the episodes. That is that is one of the
Hopefully, yeah.
yeah, one of the sad things about 1990 is some of those shows that we touched base on aren't as easily accessible. Hopefully, as we get through, more will be.
Yes, one can hope.
What we got coming up, Ashley? Besides my birth year.
Yeah, 1991. So I think we're gonna have more conversations about different movies and TV shows and get into the music a little bit more. And I'm kind of interested in talking about those book series and different books that we kind of grew up on. I think that'll be a really fun conversation to have and kind of go back into to a lot of those.
So definitely the books for me too. I think we'll have to touch on some of those video games that came out. I don't know about you, but
Ooh.
I definitely got sucked into some of the new consoles in the 1990s.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those are going to be really fun.
And then
We might have to bring on some special guests for those video game episodes.
we actually do have a few guests cooking in the pot that we'll be hopefully getting on here in the next month or couple months. We might have to jump a couple years ahead to correspond with that, but hey, stick with us. It'll definitely be worthwhile.
Definitely going to be very worth it. I'm excited for that.
Me too. Me too. And we are gonna be working on getting a patron.
Mm.
Also, probably adding on these videos too. Definitely, though, see what we're seeing, all the pictures that we show each other and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gotta go back deeper into some of those vaults for
Oh gosh, yes. Yeah. I think there's a lot of good photos still yet to
some
be
more goodies.
brought to daylight, so I can't wait to see more of those.
Next, we're gonna touch base on 1991, and Ashley, you're actually excited for this next one, so give a little quick preview of what this next episode's gonna be.
Oh, I didn't plan anything.
Th-
I didn't plan
Throwing a
anything.
curveball for
How
you.
do I preview it without spoiling it? I'll give away one spoiler. It's gonna be a
All right.
movie. So take your guesses. It's gonna be a movie from 1991, an animated movie. I'll give you that.
We're gonna coincide it with a special that's coming out and
Oh,
everything.
right.
So thought that timing just worked perfectly for this, for us to revisit this movie from 1991.
I definitely have not seen it in quite some time. I will say that.
Really? Okay. All right. I may have you beat then. I think it's been pretty recent since I last seen this one. Surprisingly enough.
Okay. Well then.
But we will definitely be touching base on that coming up here in this episode. We're releasing kind of midweek. It won't be quite as long of a time between. Any last words on 1990 before we wrap it up for the time being?
So, I will say, not that it's anything that we missed out on, but I discovered this TV special that they did in 1990, and it was going off of again the whole just say no to drugs thing. It was this animated feature. It had characters from Winnie the Pooh, Muppets, Looney Tunes, Garfield, Smurfs. They had like, I think Michelangelo from
Turtles.
the Turtles. They all made this appearance in this special, and I guess it was like broadcast all over the world. Yeah, it's on YouTube. If you look it up, if you really want to check it out, I tried watching some of it earlier, and I was, I can't.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
very
You're gonna have
strange.
to send me that link because I don't know, I'm kind of curious on this now. Because that sounds like
Yeah,
that's not even like it was a single production company. That's
yeah,
a mixture. That's pretty
yeah.
crazy.
It's very strange. Another one of those weird specials that they put out, and I guess I should be thankful I didn't have to watch it. I don't know. I guess it wasn't of importance when I'm two that my parents needed to worry about just saying no, so that was not on the
Could you
table.
imagine that? Like being 2 years old and being sat in front of a TV and made to watch this Just Say No to Drugs feature and like your parents trying to quiz you on it after or something?
Oh God. Yikes.
Just since we are kind of on that topic
Yeah, no.
real quick, do you remember those little things in school? The dares and everything?
I was just about to say the same thing. Do you remember the DARE programs?
Yes.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Those were big in the 90s.
That and like the Stranger Danger stuff was those may have to have a full episode just in and of itself later on.
All the crazy things you did at
Oh
school.
yeah. Actually, I think that would be a good one once we get maybe mid 90s, once we get into the mid 90s, kind of
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
when we both were in elementary school and everything, because
Yeah, for sure.
that was a massive. I mean, I will admit, partially for me, I somewhat enjoyed the DARE program because we always got like candy. It
Oh,
was,
yeah. You got free merch
yeah.
and, random things. You got out of class.
Gotta just sit and like nap pretty much because they'd show videos.
Nap. Yes. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
man. All right, those are going to be interesting to revisit on.
Good
See if we
times.
can't find any of those
Hmm.
videos. I'm sure people have them on YouTube.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Anyways, as we digress into complete other topic for the 1990s, we will definitely be back very shortly with our next episode. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Good Lord, I cannot speak today. It is a Monday, right?
It is. And if you have any suggestions for 1991's topics, let us know. Or, like if you want us to talk about a certain movie, show, or whatever for that year, do let us know. We will be happy to look into that and do our best.
Absolutely. And if you do that, please help us out and give us a hint of like what streaming service we can find it on. That way we can make sure we both are able to watch it and see if either of us have any memories initially. Make sure to keep up with us. We will be back again later for the next episode, starting in the 1991, my birth year. Yay!